here they come for the 1968 Rugby League Challenge Cup finals. Mick Clark on the left, Harold Poynton on the right, and here the cheers. The referee, Mr. John Hebblethwaite, and the team's going to be presented to the Duke of Kent, the two chairmen, Mr. Jack Myerscough on the left, with the Leeds team, Mr. John Ridge on the right, and Wakefield in their track tops. Harold Poynton, a veteran of successful finals here, known as Pippin Poynton. We'll talk about the players, and unusual Rugby League Cup final weather. The sun is now coming out again, as you can see by the shadows. And in a moment, we shall be having the national anthem and the VIPs to meet the players. Ginger Owen is scrum half. There was some doubt in the early stage with Bonner or Owen, but Owen scrum half. Leeds are in the dark strip on our right. Wakefield are in their track suit top at the moment, so don't confuse that with the colour on the of the Wakefield side. This is the moment which the young lads from the north who came in there hundreds and hundreds this morning, waiting for the buses, waiting for, and what a great day out it is for them, with some very splendid help from their school teachers. Leeds in the blue and gold, the colours of the city. The Lord Mayor and the Lady Mayoress of Leeds are here to hope for Leeds, city of 500,000 people. Number 8, Mick Clark, and as we'll be identifying the players much closer, little Seaborn there in the middle with Shoebottom. I expect to see much in the picture, and Atkinson dancing up and down to get himself into the mood of it. The ground will be very heavy, so when the ball bounces, if it does, it will really squelch. The Duke of Kent having the last word with Mick Clark, and across to Wakefield Trinity, so called because it was first started by the Holy Trinity Church in Wakefield many moons ago, but certainly a lot of football history from Wakefield. Gary Cooper, the good fullback with the film star name, Ken Hurst, Ian Brook, you can see these quite well. South African Heitzer, having a word with Hooper, or Gut, or Opar, as one lady from Birmingham Road, I had to say it. And this is Rugby League's greatest day of the year, and undoubtedly in this packed stadium, everybody's expecting something to happen. The weather might just slow the pace a bit. Everybody's been asking this morning, in the taxi driver watching the match said who's going to win. Well, it's so close. It's 5-4 either team, those of you who are on the betting side. And as the officials go off into the stand, Leeds are peeling off. And Risman's gone, Smith is jumping, has gone for a Burton. He's fairly offering they can't believe all this wetness. They want to walk about and run about at the moment. Leeds in the dark jerseys on our right, and Wakefield going away. There's the usual cheers and boos that everybody gets at the football match. Ken Hurst, Harold Poynton standing around there, but I think we'll talk about these players a little bit later. That's Koitzer, and that's Batty. Ginger Owen, the scrum half, and there's the two half backs, Owen and Poynton. Poynton goes first. Owen, father and family here on a busload from Widnes. His father played here in 1930. This is the big fella, Gene. This is the hooker. And Don Fox coming ready now. The player David and I were talking about before the match. Haig, McLeod, the Cumbrian, and David Hawley, the loose forward, played in many positions. Well, that's Wakefield in the light jerseys. Leeds, Risman, fullback, Smith, Hines, Watson, Atkinson, Shoebottom, Seaburn, Clark, Crosby, Kenny Eyre, his brother Albert Ayres, number 12, along with Ramsey and Ray Batten, loose forward. That's the Leeds side. There's Bev Risman with the ball, the goal kicker, 100, and we've lost him, he's on the right. But on Wakefield side, and it's Cooper fullback, Hurst on the right wing, Brook right centre, Koitzer Batty, Poynton Owen, Gene Shepherd, Don Fox. Keep your eye on Don Fox kicking for position. Haig, who's the runner, McLeod, who's the ball handler, David Hall is the loose forward, and the whistle for Hal Poynton and Bev Risman to, Mick Clark rather. I nearly called myself out then. The Mick Clark is the man for Leeds. Harold Poynton, the captain for Wakefield. Up goes a new 10-cent piece. This is a new 10 shilling. Anyway, it's new. Nearly lost it in that mud. Now then, it's going to be interesting, and I'll try to take you through the first 10 minutes if we can unfold the pattern. Wakefield's won the toss because the team who lost the toss kick off, and Bev Risman to kick off number 1. Plenty of noise, the sun coming out, very hot sun now. The ball's got to go 10 yards, somebody's offside behind him, but he's behind the back, can't see him. And that's the sort of thing I was saying would happen. When it hits the turf, it can shoot all over the place. Batty number 5, Wakefield on the left, and the big boys have slide around all over the shop. This is going to be a game of taking your chances. Ramsey, look at the water. You see the water churning up. 25 yards line, Clark. And it's a knock on. You can see as we look at the players as they start to go down for the ball. You'll see big pools of water. Never seen this at Wembley before. Number 7 is, you can see 7 is Barry Seaborn for Leeds, 21-year-old veteran. Number 60 Shoebottom, and it's Leeds possession. Risman up as the extra man. Shoebottom, look at the water there. It's the day for ducks, not for footballers. He's going to have a drop a goal, but it never left the ground, and it's a restart on the 25-yard line. Wakefield in their light shirts, white shirt with their famous red and blue band, Leeds in the dark shirt. These fellas will dry this ground up before they're finished. They'll get it right for next Saturday, not to worry. They'll get all the wet out of it. They'll roll around a bit. They'll squeeze it out. And it's a penalty. Oh no, it's a scrum down rather. Scrum down. Penalty to Leeds and a chance for Risman to kick at goal. And the interesting, that's what putting the ball in the own forwards feed. Bev Risman and the referee's having a word with a Wakefield player for no doubt talking. Bob Haig, referee Hebblethwaite, a bit of a disciplinarian. He won't stand any nonsense or back chat. Well, it's the early bath and they're getting one here without going in there for one. Risman, the kicker. Now this fella takes an awful long time to kick a goal, but he's kicked 154 goals this season, scored 10 tries, and is the captain of Great Britain, which next Saturday will leave for Australia on the World Championships. The Australian viewers particularly will be interested to see the left footer kick by Bev Risman. The orange boy doesn't take a long run, but he steadied himself. Crowd trying to put him off. It's 35 yards out. 35 yards out, and it's a goal! Well, that's a 3-minute start for Risman, ABW Risman, Cockermouth and Manchester University and former England Rugby Union fly half. That bounced nicely, and there it is again. He's getting your money's worth from Risman so far. Wakefield's kicker will be Don Fox. Charge kick. Look how it bounces all over the place, this one. Be ready for anything happening in the sort of the ground. You can see the sun's now out, and everybody's now rushing to the front to get a little bit of sunburn, with the player getting wet feet. Second kick, and it'll probably come off. It won't run. Tremendous keenness at the moment. No signs of nerves particularly evident. The reports that Leeds were a little bit tense before the match, but that Risman goal might help them. Risman again. This is a chance. No, he's got to come back. He's got to come back. 5 minutes gone, and it's a penalty for Wakefield. And Wakefield fans claiming the referee should have let play go on. So a chance for Don Fox to equalise. The Don Fox doesn't mess about very much. He gets on with the job once he's been able to tee it up. Kicked a lot of goals in rugby league, mainly with Featherstone Rovers, who are cheering him here today. Gets at it, kicks it, and he gets 2 points for it. Don Fox, the kicker, leads to Wakefield Trinity 2. Well, that's where we came in, equal terms, and it's got off to a very good start with a couple of points each out of the way. It means there's no handling problems as far as the tension is concerned, but there is as far as the wet water is. There's no mud around, beautiful green turf. Matt McLeod, Cumbrian, fireman. Hey, it'd been all right before the match, come to think of it. David Haig. Keep your eye on number 11 for Wakefield. He'll go really belting down the middle if he gets a chance. Harold Point and a kick. And it's a crafty one. Smith. Hines. Sid Hines, the man who was in doubt, had his arm in a sling for a fortnight. Mick Clark. Smith. Leeds feel that they've got the scrum down, give it up, lads. The Leeds feel that they've got the speed on the wings to do the trick for them, but no doubt the pace, as I said, will be slowed a little. Wakefield have got a general all-round strength, but they didn't get the ball knock on. Owen, Ginger Owen, Ray Owen, out of the game for most of the season, this lad, and then comes in when Bonner was injured, and back again at Wembley. Wakefield are, of course, the Rugby League champions, which you saw on television. Left leg kick, and this is going to be the pattern by both teams. Now realising it's going to be difficult to hold Heitzer, who's in the right centre position. Now they're not switching, are they? I've got to watch these fellas, you know. They switch position, they never tell me. I've got to watch them. This fella like Heitzer should have been on the left centre and now on the right centre. So have you now? So Brooke playing number 3 on the left centre. Nice people. And Rams International, and the ball will be all over this shop today. All over. You can expect it jumping out of players' hand, but it'll make it a lot more entertaining. Baden, well taken. Smith on the, no, not on the bounce. Smith had taken out, the gate was open and it's 20 yards to go. Alan Smith, 25 yards line. Each team will be on about £100 per man for winning today, and a penalty to Leeds for feet up, so a chance for Risman to add 2 points. 10 minutes gone. First half, referee Hebblethwaite explaining that it was feet up, the hooker pushing his foot forward. He's very keen on the scramble, is Mr. Hebblethwaite. And with about 33 possible offences around the scrum, you can understand the job the referees have. Risman, ABW, Risman, Beverley, school teacher, Bradford Grammar School. Will not hurry. No goal, and a chance for Ian Brooke to clear. Gary Cooper, he's got the ball out. Gary Cooper, the fullback, number 1, is worth looking at. Good value as Gary Cooper coming up to play. So there he is. He'll be up with the play all the time. And Risman obstructed, and a penalty at the point, and Don Fox is not. He's thrown the ball on the floor, but it'll have to be sent back. He needed to kick it with. And Risman, his third shot, and a good chance. There's Mr. Hebblethwaite. That's the position the player must take. He can come back as far as he wants to take the kick, but it must be not past that particular line of mark. So you can see position. Of all the shadows now on the Wembley turf. And we kick in towards the scoreboard end. 2-2 at this moment. Risman with his left knee bandaged, balancing himself, walks slowly, puts his foot to it, and he gets 2 points. Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 2. Interesting thing, there's an American football coach from Kansas City here today wanting to get a footballer who can kick goals. Apparently his job is to do nothing else but kick goals. He comes off after he's taken the kick, goes back when there's another kick, 12 kicks a match, and an average, they were offering $8,000 for a 4-month stint. So he's here today having a look to see who he can do it. Well, we've had 3 goals for his delight or otherwise. Cooper. Well, one to Black after this. Owen. Halfway line. Leeds leading 4 points to 2. And it's a good kick. Oh, it's a try. It'll be a try. It's not in touch. It'll be a try. Oh, the ball didn't go into touch when he thought it was going, and Hurst simply dribbled up and went on. And there's the score, a sensational, unexpected try. Well, what a sensation by Hurst. Right wing 3/4. Atkinson, great mistake there. 15 minutes gone. I was just going to say, well, something's got to break soon, and now this kick came off, and no doubt they'll be having a real inquest with the touch judge about that. I got one eye on the money and one eye on the, and it looked to me to be going really out, and no doubt Atkinson thought the same, but the touch judge, who's the sole control of matters on the line, never put his flag up. Mr. Fairbottom from Hull, actually. So the referee just had to follow the play, and the ball, and Hurst got it in. So that's a switch of leadership. 5-4, Don Fox. And it's not a bad one, in fact it's a good one. Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 7, 11 points in 15 minutes. That's not a bad start for this rainy Wembley. Now with the sun coming out, it's Leeds now behind after taking the early lead by Risman, who's going to restart. Chances that are taken, going to win this match. Chances that are missed, will lose it. And that was one that was taken, and Hurst, the man who scored it. Well, there's no doubt about that one. The flag's up in any case. The man there, number 5 there, Atkinson, just going out of picture. He's the new Great Britain winger. Tour Australia came as a selection very unexpectedly after Neil Fox's withdrawal. Wakefield ball. Wakefield knocked on. Offside. Oh, well, he's given the knock on. The first offence. Leeds possession. Batten. 10 yards, 15 yards out for Leeds. Clark going to try and go on his own. There's a bit of a cover coming, and he's dropped the ball. Gary Cooper showed he had, so it's a scrum down. Right under the post now. There you can see the try line, and it's up to both hookers now to fight like mad for the ball. Leeds wanted for the try, Wakefield wanted for the defence. Nobody wants it. Oh, it's there. We'll have another go. When he does the Murray May business with his hands, it means that he's ordering a scrum. Owen of Wakefield putting the ball in. Leeds, Seaborn getting it. Oh, and Shoebottom's lost it. There's one thing about this game, and I noticed there, that when Shoebottom knocked on, he was leaving it. The only way in this sort of day is to keep going, because he might cannon off somebody. Just as Hurst got the try by just keeping going. We'll play to the whistle is the old adage. It's very true. Let him whistle twice if he's in doubt. Put it in again, lad. Leeds. Brisbane on the blind side. That's the short side. Seaborn on his long side. Shoebottom. The Leeds are half-backs, so they like the strength, along with Atkins. He can have it up a goal. Oh, it's a sausage of an effort. So this, it'll be very difficult to drop goals today. Leeds 4 points, Wakefield Trinity 7 points, and we've been playing in the first half almost 20 minutes, halfway through 40 minutes each way in rugby league, 10 minutes interval. I believe I did mention a lot of messages from Australia who will be seeing some of these players after next week, and Lewis Jones and Keith McClellan, who were here with Leeds in 1957, sent telegrams for good wishes for Leeds. So the scrum so far, Leeds are getting them 6-3. Knock on. A lot of Australians played here at Wembley. Great Bill Shanklin, golf pro. Harry Bath, who's the coach of Australia for this World Cup series. And of course I mentioned Keith McClellan, Lionel Cooper, Hunter, Arthur Cruz of Leeds, and the play on. Risman's not the fastest thing on two legs, but he keeps getting up there. And if he can withdraw the men like Hines and Batten keep trying to do, the line may fall. Just one try at the moment. Ramsey. Hoitzer. And although they put Brook in the programme as right centre, he's actually playing left centre now, with Hoitzer playing number 4 or right centre. Fox. Batty, faster man. Two brothers Ayer on the lead side, Kenneth Prop, Albert, second row. Well picked up, beautiful pick up. And the fourth tackle, which means a scrum down. And the man who puts the ball in after the fourth tackle, incidentally, in answer to a lot of letters, is from the side who hadn't possession when the fourth tackle was made. So in that case, Leeds were in possession, Wakefield put it in and get it. Cooper, Batty. Poynton, short one, Cooper, who keeps coming up. Is it a naughty kick? Oh, it'll run. Gives me the opportunity to, a lot of people reading in want to mention they're in the hospital or watching. Well, I hope you're all enjoying this and get well soon. Can give all the names, but we'll have you in mind. Leeds in the dark jerseys and lead in. Wakefield to lead in 7 points to Leeds 4. Whoa! Beautiful, look at that. That's what we'll be doing in knockout tomorrow. Ball loose. And somebody's out. I think two of a bang. I think it's Gary Cooper that's down. Paddy Armour, the trainer. Well, there's a lot of rolling around the turf there. Yes, it's Gary Cooper. Quite a tough lad, just played with Featherstone Rovers. And the referee's having a word with Atkinson for that tackle. He's pointing in the dressing room, but I'm sure it can't be that mad. That bad, rather. And penalty for Don Fox. Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 7. 24 minutes gone in the first half. And the snap try by Hurst, out of the water and out of the blue and out of touch, or in from touch, is the difference. McLeod making the break. His support's not with him, but he's got it to point and just went the wrong way, but then recovered, but just too late to take McLeod's inside pass. This is where Wakefield are very strong, down the middle from the pack. McLeod, the worker, Haig, the thruster. "15 minutes left. A lot of black clouds coming over the top of the stadium. Otherwise she's going to bring some more rain, and one half we've got cloud, one half we've got someone having their luck today. But you don't need to worry at the moment. Everybody's stuck safely in under cover at Wembley. So the mums and dads needn't worry about their little lads. They're enjoying themselves, I suppose. Risky pass in. I would reckon on a day like this, shorter the pass, better it's going to be. Oh, it's a knock on, it's a dribble, it's quite a dribbling. Going to pick it up, somebody. Over there. Don Fox with the same plays. Rugby League standing up all the time. Pushed him. Batten kicking. Grandson of the great immortal Billy Batten. So revives a lot of memories for Hull, Hunslet and other people. Halfway line. 7 points to 4. Wakefield 7. And these are awkward kicks if they start dropping in a pool. Orisman swerved nicely there. I don't think it's going to be a match where you're going to have a lot of running. Owen, dangerous position. Oh, come up. Jean, the big fella. This is the 16.5 stone prop who goes straight, doesn't give a lot of passes out, but he goes straight and he's troublesome. Al Cooper's a chance for it. Alan Cooper's gone down as he was swerving in. Seemed to have got Seaborn on his wrong foot and is hurt again. So he was hurt a minute ago. Well, you can see the clouds up there gathering very dark now at the scoreboard end, and the policeman preparing for it. He's been here before, no doubt. But it's actually fine at the moment, and Cooper, is he walking off? He's obviously got a bit of a knock with his ribs, I would think. Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 7. Just over 10 minutes left to play first half. And Wakefield looking strong at the moment. It's not a knock-on. As long as he catches the ball before it hits the ground, it's not regarded as a knock-on in rugby league football. Shoebottom kicking a lot with his left foot, but not coming off. He's not getting the elevation. Neither is Cooper at the moment. Pointon. Oh, not. Forward pass. Forward pass. And the halfway line. A lot of people up from Wales today to see this match. Been very good televiewers all the year. Welcome to the Welshmen as Leeds get a penalty. And 10 minutes left to half time, with a penalty to Leeds, and it's a question of creating position now for Leeds to start their moves. I'm just wondering how Leeds are going to break down what's been so far a very good cover defence by Wakefield, who are a very strong side, very fit side. Seaborn, a good pair of half-backs, Seaborn and Shoebottom. Sometimes I call them Seabottom and Shoeborn, but at least you know what I mean. Got to get the ball in, a chance. Well taken, Seaborn. Seaborn, lovely dummy. Only 21 years of age, this lad, but he's got the old knock on him. Whoa, a lot of knock-ons and a save. The only way is to go sliding down in behind and get the ball tucked under your arm, and that's it. And that's what Wakefield did then. Nice kick from an awkward position. Ian Brook coming up a great bout. Brisbane very cleverly taking it, but Smith missing the pass. Oh, missing the ball too. Oh, his real water polo effort is this. A chance for Hawley. Got Brook outside him. Wakefield to try before the interval will give them a lot of encouragement. And these strong forwards, McLeod, Haig, are coming up into the attack. And Leeds ball. It's always quite an advantage to turn around at half time with a lead in the dressing room. It's a lot easier feeling than if you're behind. Atkinson, the fastest man on the Leeds side. Oh, he gave him the pass inside. It's not Atkinson's day so far. Mr. Fairbairn just sticking his flag at Atkinson. He once had a test judge who hit a player with it. Wakefield never lost at Wembley. four visits, 4 wins, and their first after the war, 1946. Oh dear. I think it's over to lightning then. Well, Seaborn kicking with the left leg for position and then hoping to get the scrums, which they have been getting, incidentally, 10-4, which has been very valuable, but he hasn't raised a try yet. And there's the rain comes down again. We go into the last 6 minutes of the first half. Atkinson chasing a troublesome one, but Cooper very good there. Gets out of one to bottom number 6. The lead leading the dark jerseys. Oh, the only way. Well, never has been a cup final where it's going to be a question of taking your chance as it comes from the water. Oh, he's missed it. Well, that was a chance then for Kenny Eyre as he took the ball. The line was dead open. 5 minutes left with Ginger Owen to put it in. Leeds ball. We can get a possession. Crosby beating Shepherd. Wakefield are coming very, very quickly on to Leeds. We're finding it a little troublesome to get rid of them. A nice dummy, but it didn't come off. A dummy is when you pretend to pass and you don't. Just in case you're coming out of the wet, it's Wakefield on the left. Light jerseys, Leeds in the dark jerseys, and Leeds 4 points against Wakefield Trinity's 7 points. 5 minutes to go to half time. Well, I guess before there was 90,000 here. Well, the official attendance is given as 90,000. We don't know where this Challenge Cup, first played for in 1897 and won by Battle, is going to. That is all. The cup cost £60, £60,000 receipts, 90,000 attendance. So there's the figures for you to argue about. It is later, that's it. Now gone. Well, the rain's really coming down now. Really walloping down, but nothing we can do about it. Not getting into bed about it. We can't do anything about the weather, and it's going to be a real question of taking chances. There'll be a lot more kicking, I think, in the second half, and it's really belting down. Well, you can see for yourself, really coming down. We're trying to recap before the match, just when the real last wet Wembley was. I think it was about 48, Wigganish period. But you know, still got to play football under any conditions and win cups. Leeds desperately need a try now at this point. We're not only getting rain, we're getting lightning, we're getting the lot. 4 seasons in one. All in one day. We're getting the thunder too, so it might as well have the lot. Oh, charge kick. Leeds attacking, if you can hear a lot of noise, it is thundering. Leeds attacking, and they've been getting the ball 2-1. So it's hailing now. And Leeds chant. Leeds getting the ball, but Shilbottom. 2 minutes left to half time. Plus injury time. No good having a drop of goal, you've got to go for tries now. Level pegging at half time, from Leeds' point of view, would be useful. Wakefield in front will feel a lot happier. But drop the ball, Ramsey. You can see the post, and you can see the position. And I play this for fun. Wow, fun and money. Hawley, 13 of Wakefield. John Fox, the kicker, Risman the receiver. He's got 25 players in front of him. They'll still guard it, hammer and tongue. There'll be no letting up on this. Silverarm, this is a chance to lead before the interval. They've broken most of the defence, but Wakefield's cover defence is excellent. And they even got the ball with it. This is the great strength of Wakefield, their cover defence, even when the break looks to have succeeded. They come back to it. 40 minutes gone, and the referee agrees with us and blows his whistle for half time. So the players running off, probably for a change of clothing, certainly a change of tactics, and usually the walk-off at Wembley, but this time they're running up for half-time. So as the players go up to the dressing room, well, there, look at this one. Look at this one. And the players back on the field, just to remind you of the score in the first half. Half-time Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 7, and the necessary Wakefield kick off in the light shirts, by the way. Necessary statistics: scrums first half, Leeds 15, Wakefield 4, penalties, Leeds 4, Wakefield 2. Remarkably few penalties, but obviously a lot of scrums because of the condition of the ground, which you'll see for yourself without me mentioning it. Owen, scrum half kick. Well, the tremendous downpour, you'll see pools all over the field, which means that it's going to be a question of taking chances, and the ones that are prepared to take the risk more than the others. Haig, Bob Haig, Leeds in the dark shirt. Harold Poynton, injured, captain, extra man. Matt McLeod, number 12, Don Fox, number 10, and prepared to move the ball inside. This is the pattern that Wakefield have played all season, and they cannot change now in because of conditions. Nick Clark, Leeds. Leeds badly needing a quick try. They're in the wrong half of the field to get it, and they've not got possession. The referee standing on all the appeals for an obstruction and a foul, but it's a scrum. And defending scrum half in this case, I thought he wasn't going to give it the ball. I thought he was going to nip it in quickly. I hope he didn't see him. Brisbane bogged down for movement. This is the pattern that's going to be by both teams on the third or fourth tackle. They're going to kick in the hope of hey, what did he do to me? Hey, you can't do that, says Cooper. Get out of it. Come here, Mr. Ebelthwaite. Now there's the dressing room, and that's where you're going if you're not a good lad. And who wants an early bath in this condition? Wakefield, 3-point lead. They've got to just do the right sort of thing, and with the strength that they've got in the forwards, Leeds need to have some moment of inspiration in the Wakefield half, because apart from Atkinson, I can't see going the length of the field under these conditions unless it's a real overlap. At a point his knees seem to be all right. At a point in its benefit year for Wakefield. A tremendous lot of people come down from the north today, about 60,000, and the Leeds youngsters came in great strength this morning. One lot almost missed the bus, in great trouble, but they didn't have any worry. They got here in time for the kick-off, so I don't think anybody's missed the match at all. Koitzer looking for point, and offside, must be, halfway line. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 7. And at this moment, those who are talking about a possible draw, which is always likely, it only needs one try from Leeds and the teams will be level. Kicking towards a tremendous pool there. You see the dark patch there on the 25-yard line, and incidentally no extra time, so you can make your own plans for tonight. And you'll get back. It's a penalty a little bit nearer. Kick, you can kick for touch again. Or even can kick for goal. He's going to kick for goal, is he? They're not quite sure what they want to do. The 25-yard line. This is the moment the Leeds have got to strike now, if they intend to strike. Atkinson got it in. You see how Wakefield come up 3 at a time, and they can't quite get off me quite easily. And a penalty for pushing. That was for him pushing there, which you saw quite well. It's even a job getting the ball back into play now. Nobody wants to come out in the wet to get it. There's all those ball boys that we usually see around the joint. Who did it? Hey. Well, this will certainly be known as the wet Wembley, whatever else it will be known as. Oh, good. It was very good, but it wasn't within the laws of rugby league football. Well, he could have stretched a bit seeing that it was wet, but I don't think he would have pleased the other team. Halfway line. Score, Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 7, and Leeds still getting possession, which is in the first half. Not a knock on, Sid Hines. Mind you, if they get within 2 yards of the Trinity line, they'll scream over. They've dropped the ball. It being Ramsey, Bill Ramsey. Old arguments which was the best Wembley, 1935 Castleton, Huddersfield, 61 St Helens and Wigan, and 65 Wigan and Hunslet. But all great finals. We shall know the category of this one because of the deluge. There's a chance for Coitzer. Is Coitzer still? Yes. Coitzer's still playing on the right centre. Brook. Oh, you've washed him twice, leave him alone. Only allowed 2 washings. Point in. Leeds half, most of the play has been in the Leeds half. The last few minutes, it's an awkward kick. Oh, well taken and offside. A bit of a scramble going on, bit of trouble here. Brisbane up quickly. And Hines, who's hurt in that, and a pretty tough lad, but he's had an arm injury. It'll be interesting to see whether Eric Lewis, the Leeds physiotherapist, attends to his arm. I think it's his ribs got really sandwiched then when he went up for that ball. It was a very, very well taken ball, but as he went up for it, 2 offside Wakefield players took him at the same time, and no doubt the ball on the rib cage would be troublesome. 10 minutes gone, second half, 3 points margin, 7 points to 4 for Wakefield. Just 1 try by Hurst, and Leeds now beginning to look that their time they did something. Could be a little bit of needle coming in. Could be. Lead with ball possession, and they've had a tremendous lot of ball possession. Realise they've got to. Oh dear, it's a bad one. Now we're still at Wembley. We're not on any beach. Well, this was a knock-on, and Wakefield with very, very much behind in ball possession. I'll realise, particularly from the play of the ball, they don't want to lose it like that. But Owen, who's having a hard game without a lot of ball possession, has got that one. Point turn to Cooper, to Brook. Brook, Bernard Watson wharfs him up. And got the ball. Leeds have got possession. Only need 1 try to be on level pegging. Barry Seaborn, who will be the director of operations, will no doubt try to get position and then possession. Obviously work for position with the ground in this condition. halfway line. I reckon now for this last half hour they're going to have to throw everything into it to save this match, and Leeds are now getting position. Clark driving his forwards in, and with his ball possession it could be so vital now. Shepherd for Wakefield Trinity, he's the middleman of the three props, or two props and a hooker. Number 8 is a prop, just 3 yards out, but the ball's not in properly. Leeds possession. Oh, and he dropped it. The only one way to get this ball is to dive on it and stick it up your jumper, because you'll not get it any other way. Trying to scoop it up is hopeless. Fox is the man who'll kick, and kicks well, because Risman's got a long, long way to go to get back. Well, he's beaten one and done it well, and done it brilliantly. Oh, lost possession. Look at that leg there. I think I should say that Wakefield are defending the deep end with in the white shirts, Leeds in the dark shirts, and ironically the sun comes out. Knock on. Poynton thought he knocked it back. 7 points to 4, one try only, the margin. Fletcher Hurst. The far side of the field, the Royal Box side, with the Eric who's coming on to a Leeds player. I think it felt very, very awkward there, but it's back on. 15 minutes gone, so that's 25 minutes to go. Can Leeds now pull this much wanted Rugby League Challenge Cup from Wakefield in the lead and chasing the double? They are the champions of the Rugby Football League. This is the one now to give them the double, and a nice one by Poynton to Downpour. Waddles his way through. No good passing deep. Got to be short and play short, and then hope that one can make the break. Seaborn. Penalty to Wakefield. Now Wakefield stand to attack and unfold some of their specialised moves, which invariably surrounds their rather progressive forwards. Haig, the fast one. McLeod. Haig is incidental, one of the forwards going to Australia. And there is Haig. 1 yard short. Shepherd. This is Wakefield with a chance. Oh, he dropped the ball. Well, that was the move that had a point in there. The Australians were remembering two of there. Beverisman, who they just passed the ball. They will be also seen in Australia in the World Championship. And so will Shoebottom. Halfway line. I thought somebody had gone down injured then, that's why I just hesitated a second. Just shaking the water off his boots. The photographer's gone to the Leeds end. Whether that's a sign or they're just running well, I don't know, but Used to say in rugby league, kick everything above the grass, but now it's everything below the water they want to chase after. Leeds now have got to get one try to make it a draw. Wakefield have got a lot of strength. Cooper looks all right again, been injured, but looks all right. He'll run and run all afternoon with Gary Cooper, and run well too. This is the big fella, 69 stone, stupid jeans. We got tucked. He made a big splash. He's a big lad. Start again, said Mr. Ebblethwaite. He'd wiped the slate clean for the 4 tackles, and then he said you can start again, but the ball was knocked on. Wakefield just seemed to be doing a little bit better now, so far as the scrums are concerned. Taking the 2 blindside shots by Cooper. Cooper running dangerously. Wakefield chasing that second try, which will really make it hard for Leeds. Leeds have got to get level to virtually win this match. Wakefield, if they go in front, it will be a tremendously hard job for Leeds to pull out. Wakefield, a very strong side. Their defence today has been magnificent with losing possession. Kick for Atkinson. Twenty minutes left. Leeds on the left, dark jerseys with, lost the ball again. Ramsey, I should think, has got the record of number of dropped passes. Number 11 dropped it. Must be unlucky, number 11. I think we'll have to stop and start all over again on this. We've dried it out. Yes, just checking on the scrums now. They've been in the second half. 6-6. So Wakefield's shepherd come better in the second half, and at the time when it's needed. Bridgman took that well. Oh, they've gone the wrong way. Watson realised he'd gone the wrong way and came back, but it was too late. They telegraphed it to the opposition. Oh, Batten. It would have been very interesting if one could have taken off the team that's dropped the most passes. I don't know. It's Leeds certainly. This 3-point lead for Wakefield, tremendous encouragement to them to chase everything inside. Clark now. Well, I hope the conditions are better for next Saturday. This is a chance for Koitzer with Hurst outside him. Hurst is down. And the ball out. I'm trying to visualise for you which one's going to make a sensational break. I mean with the ball. The Huck can do it without. There's Ramsey. 25 yards line, nearly washed out the lines. If the lines get completely washed out in rugby league, then the match has got to be abandoned, but I'm not giving anybody any hope. A chance for Hurst again. Hurst limping. Leeds got to break this. A lot of defence down, well taken. Picture. South African. This is the troublesome one, very well taken, but he's been pushed back about 5 yards. And these up and unders will take Risman. These up and unders can be so troublesome. Can he get into his stride, whoever it is? Very difficult to get into the stride. Harold Poynton seems to get on the job very, very quickly. And taking the man, he's timing it so that he's virtually taking the third man, waiting for him and taking the man and the ball, and invariably the ball's been lost. And this is tactics that are succeeding for Wakefield, and they're adapting themselves to these conditions very well. There's an overlap here. His hand dropped it. Only one try, remember, one try the difference, and Wakefield's got the advantage. 15 minutes left before we know what's going to happen to the 1968 Challenge Cup finalists for Wakefield 7, as Don Fox goes galloping away and goes floundering down, but creating position. Not fast enough to go the length of the field. Ray Batten. Wakefield players are licking their fingers now. They're tasting victory at the moment. A quarter of an hour almost to go. Oh dear. Albert Ayer. Beverisman. Nice dummy. Kelly Cooper, one of the two kicks, but a good one. Harold Poynton, as long as he doesn't approach within 5 yards, he's offside. That fellow went for a sliding away. Well, we're getting near to the end of the rugby league season. A lot of great matches this season. Thanks for all the messages and enjoyment. And we're still wide open in this cup final. 30 minutes to go. Leeds need one try to draw level. Wakefield. I was going to say Wakefield is offside. It must be. David Hawley offside, but Leeds is not making an awful lot of impression by King Bertucci. Very rightly decided to make the tap penalty. Seaborn. Ball on, says the referee, which means it's anybody's ball. Batty, not seen much of him this afternoon. Been playing on the flanks. Smith, number 2. Well, the tackle has been tremendous. Risman. He's lost it. Never have so many footballs being passed to somebody else than this match. For whom it was not intended, he's in trouble there. Well, the holiday season's coming, so it's get you into practice for the beach. Ramsey. It's funny how they all keep going back into that. Run away from it. Seaborn's kicking. Oh, now then! Here, got a belt it in one! This could be a try! This could be a try! This is the first man. He's still going. Is he going dive in? Oh, they're all after it! Oh, right. Well, that was... It's a try! Is it? What's he doing? He's given a try for obstruction. The referee's given a try for obstruction. He's given a try for obstruction for pushing. The referee has given Leeds a try for obstruction in front of the post. Under the post, an awful lot of everything going on. I'm sure he's given a try. Somebody's running on the field, I think so. But, right, what a sensational setup. What time are we left for the 10 minutes to go? And Risman would put Leeds in front. Risman taking the kick. Risman taking the kick, which will put Leeds in front. 9 points to 7 if he kicks it. Risman, a very happy Risman. Now then, the thing is changed now. Can Wakefield pull it back? Leeds 9, Wakefield Trinity 7. Well, that was the most sensational happening in a cup final for a long, long while, whatever the conditions. And Mr. Heatherthwaite will no doubt say what he gave it for, which he said he was pushing, and you at home, the viewers couldn't see the people here couldn't see it a second time, but you did. And everything going now into this last 8 minutes. It'll be tough now. Everybody's going to get it. That's it if they've got the ball, and if they haven't, possibly. That was how it started before a kick, and he went in the deep end, and everybody left it. And Atkinson, the try will be given accredited to Atkinson, by the way, who was the man who was allegedly obstructed. Did a chance for Wakefield to pull it back. They've got the ball in touch. Well, it's amazing about this match that both tries have been sort of freak tries. Leeds 9, Wakefield 27. The Hurst try was a peculiar one, and the Atkinson one was certainly unusual. Reminds me of Australia when the Hardester was given an obstruction try, but under different conditions. Nobody can call the referee anything about being Lancastrian because he comes from York. He's Yorkshiremen. They're all in the deep end together. Wow, what a grandstand finish this is now. I forecasted if anything was going to happen, it'd be something most unusual and unexpected. Wakefield got to move the ball about, they're doing it well. Batten. Can Wakefield pull this game out now? 9 points to 7. The drop goal's no good except for a draw. The 1-1 try and they're in front. And they've been so dangerous so often. Harold Poynton, the ball head, and Ginger Owen scrum half. This is again the moment of ball possession. So important. We've got about 7 or 8 minutes. 7 minutes left. The penalty to Leeds. I can imagine great activity on the Wakefield trainers bench at this moment as the Leeds chant goes up. Got a lot of Scottish viewers these days who Ron Cowan, by the way, from the Borders. He's with the Leeds squad, but been injured, and so is Andy Broach. But they are in the Leeds party down here, just to let you know they're still around the football scene. Knock on, lost ball. Well, there'll be lots of arguments over the weekend. I'm going to challenge them tonight for the knockout tomorrow at 4:40. Well, there's been nothing games like this we've had this afternoon, and there'll be plenty of argument about both tries from both teams, and a penalty to Wakefield. Got to be taken quickly. This player injured, but the referee is not bothered about him. Haig, number 11. A couple of knock-ons and a scrum down. Wakefield now in a hurry to regain that try. You see the difference? Leeds 9, Wakefield Trinity 7, and 5 minutes left for play. Very little injury time. Wakefield getting possession. Cooper coming up as the extra man, and Watson coming up to take the man, but it's scrum down. The stadium now is rising. The Leeds fans chanting, Wakefield hoping. Tries are not easy to come by today. Putty with a chance of getting away. I don't think Wakefield's cover defence is as good as, rather Leeds' defence is not as good as Wakefield's. But they realise they've got to move the ball about, and that'll be to Leeds' advantage. We call him shoe bottom. There, that is. Well, everything will be thrown into this last 5 minutes, 4 minutes in fact. A good kick and Atkinson chasing. Jeans lost possession. There'll be a few bruised backs tonight. One thing about this new rule now, there's no point in just keeping it all the time, because the chance of a scrum. Oh, Shoebottom's kicking before he got it. Can he Leeds now got to hold on just 3 minutes, according to us, for a cup that they... Wrong one. Poynton. Koitzer, can Koitzer get cracking down the middle? He's got the pace, he's lost the ball, he hasn't got the ball. I don't know the player of the match, which will try and tell it to you before the afternoon's out. It'll be a job picking one today, but one or two. but Wakefield cover in, and it's getting very near to. The referee's going to have a word with Harold Poynton. 1 minute to go. I don't know what it's about, but it'll be a penalty for Leeds, I would think. Referee Heatherthwaite going to give a penalty. He's for a stiff arm tackle. That means he's allegedly flexed his forearm and tackle. This is Risman kicking at goal with the score 9-7, and Risman, we can't say that he takes a long time. We know he does, but he'll not take any longer than what he normally does, I guess. But he won't hurry anymore either. Risman kicking 9-7, remember, and we're bang on time for a few seconds, and that's bang on the target, and that's the goal. That's the goal. So Risman finishes as he started with a goal. Leeds 11, Wakefield Trinity 7, 40 minutes gone. There's the Leeds contingent, and this amazing game of rugby league, and nobody knows who's going to take it. This is a trying to goal here, could do something. Oh, he's going over for a try! He's going to score a try! It's a try! Sensational last minute try! Sensational last minute try! 11-10, and all on this goal, and Don Fox to kick. I think in 11-10, Leeds 11, Wakefield Trinity 10. What a dramatic finish! And there's the scorer, Kenny Hurst, who got the first one, and Don Fox, who's talking of retiring from the game. 40 minutes gone. If he kicks the goal, some of the Leeds players won't dare look. It's not a hard shot, but it's always a hard shot when the match depends on it, and in this weather he's taking all the time in the world because he's allowed to kick it. He can't blow time until it's kicked. It's all on the goal. What a grandstand finish this is. He's missed it! He's missed it! No, it's on the ground, he's missed it! Well, and there goes the whistle for time. What a dramatic, everybody's got their head in their hands, and he's sure in tears. He's in tears. He's a poor lad. Poor Don Fox, who's always wanted to come to Wembley and on the winner, and does he finish? But that's the end of it, and there's the drama of the match. And people are saying it's an easy goal kick, but on a day like this, can skid off his foot, and there's the poor lad, and they're all loving him. Oh, he's deeply distressed, but it's happened, and the poor lad who's talking about retiring, he wanted to go with the cup winner's medal, and the good Wakefield player, they're going up to the lads in tears, and upset. Bev Risman goes up, and what a moment. However, there it is. Leeds have won the Rugby League Challenge Cup in this sensation of sensational Wembleys, in the wettest Wembley we've ever had, and as Don Fox being cuddled by Jerry Round and others, he will never forget. What a moment to live with. Oh, what a hard line story for the boy, but that's it, and it Leeds 11, Wakefield Trinity 10, and up go Leeds, led by Mick Clark, to take the cup from that. I think it's the Yorkshire lass, the Duchess of Kent. I think it will be. Yes, they are from the Duke of Kent, accompanied by Her Honour the Duchess of Kent, daughter of Sir William Worsley, looking very charming in a very nice new hat. And there's Mick Clark for your special delight, holding the cup up for you in the most sensational of Wembley that we've seen for a very, very long time. Bev Risman, Barry Seaborn, Jack Maisco, the Leeds chairman, his friends in Ireland will be very pleased for him, and no doubt watching with great interest his fellow directors. And up comes Harold Point, and a brave captain, Duke of Cairns, the Duchess, having a word. Ian Brooke, Gary Cooper, and there's Don shaking his head. Can't believe it happened. Well, how these fellas have mastered these terrible conditions brilliantly, I reckon. That it's hard to play football on this condition, but both of the teams have done a tremendous job to get over the conditions which had never been known in a Rugby League Cup final at Wembley before. Mick Clark and going to do their photographs and lap of honour, I suppose, after the photographs. Well, just let you all have the moment of glory, glamour, whichever side you're on. Here comes the national anthem. Put on the shoulders of brawny lads as a dejected Wakefield go off the field, no doubt to think of their near moment of success. But Leeds, in this game of football, one must take every chance, and the Leeds with our radio camera. Mick Clark, who was here for Huddersfield away back in 1962, had a loser. Now he's got a winner's medal. The players with the cup in keep handing it to one another, to each other, and they've still got the strength to run looking for their own supporters. Well, that goal by Bev Risman, that penalty goal near the end, and the early goal was so important. It's amazing what 60 pounds worth of silver will bring joy to one team. And as Leeds go round, I think David Coleman is in the tunnel. I hope you're there, David, so I'm coming over to you now, David Coleman.
Well, here with me, just with the trophies being paraded around, must be one of the saddest sporting stories in history. Don Fox, who just missed kicking that winning penalty. Don, it must be a desperate thing for a situation like that to occur.
Shocking. I can't speak. I'm not upset.
Anyway, I've got some tremendous news for you that I know you don't know yet. You have been awarded the Lance Todd Memorial Trophy for the outstanding player on the field.
Thank you, David.
Any consolation to you?
Not really, no.
Look, here's Harold Point, the captain. It happens to everybody, this kind of thing on occasion, doesn't it?
It's just one of those things, David. It's the weather, the pitch was terrible today. It went out the way, and that's how it happened.
But for a thing like that to happen to a player at Wembley is a really desperate sporting experience.
Yeah, well, he's won matches with it before in the last minute. Well, this time we've lost it.
Poor old Don hadn't put a foot wrong, had he either?
No. Played very well, David.
Bad luck, Don. Thank you very much for stopping to talk to us, and congratulations on winning the Memorial Trophy.
Right, thank you very much, David. Thank you very much.